for State Road 60, these type of striping revisions could be integrated at that time. If the city decided to schedule the project accordingly to coincide with a 3R project, probably in the neighborhood of about 75 to 80% of the project costs would be deferred through the 3R project that the state would schedule, regardless of whether the city looks at revising or altering the Twin Paris through downtown.
Sir, can you explain what you mean by the cost would be deferred? What you mean that those would be covered by
yes.
FDOT?
I mean, those funds will be spent regardless of what's done here today. The Department of Transportation has regularly scheduled maintenance activities for the roadways. I mean, they resurface, maintain the infrastructure. Regardless of what gets done here today, that type of project will get redone. State Road 60 will get milled again. It will get resurfaced and restriped as part of upkeep of the infrastructure of a state highway system.
And that's paid for by state taxes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So if much like back in 2005, when the state was contemplating or implemented that project back then, there was a discussion, well, can we consider a change such as what we're talking about this evening? At that time, I believe, and I wasn't part of any of those meetings, Monty Falls can attest and speak to, there wasn't a belief that there was enough consensus from the community for such a change, and that's the reason I believe we're here this evening talking about what we're talking about, is trying to determine if there is a consensus for such a change through the downtown. So when I mean deferment of those costs is the restriping could accommodate, the milling and resurfacing of State Road 60 could accommodate probably about 75% of the project cost.
Can you explain to the public what the term milling and resurfacing actually means?
I would love to. Milling is essentially grinding, where they grind off an inch. The top layer of asphalt weathers, oxidizes due to the sun, and it gets brittle, old.
And starts to break down.
Breaks down. And what they do is they mill it, and they'll lay in fresh asphalt, a new wearing surface, and that's when it gets black again, and then they restripe it, lay the new lane lines in. So that's with refurbishing